Now let's get a little bit of consolidation, right? So
What's good,
either
fam?
consolidation or continue the run. But guys, we're up. Holy
Today
Toledo,
is
almost 10%
Friday.
again. Almost
It's
up
Friday the
10%. Lampy
16th.
done good. Lampy's done good. I'm telling you,
Yes, it
Lamp
is.
knows how to freaking rip
Excuse me,
AMC
I'm sorry.
stock. Look at this 1 minute.
I'm sorry, I'm in the wrong
3.1
month.
million
Today
total
is
volume.
the
That was a decent
14th.
little
Okay,
freaking
so
push.
I was like, damn, did I lose a couple days there?
Yes,
But
sir.
we sitting live here with Trades. Trades, doing. You know, it's happening.
Let's go,
It's happening
baby.
right before our
I
eyes.
see
It's
you.
freaking
I see
happening,
you,
baby.
stock.
Oh,
I
it's so
freaking
fucking
see you going.
dope, baby. Like,
10.5 calls.
this is what we've been waiting for, baby. This is what I've been waiting on, baby.
That's
what I've been waiting on, baby. I knew that opportunity was coming. I knew that. I didn't know when. Didn't know when.
Drop some grooves in the chat. You were printing some call options today, man.
I always knew I was going to have. I always had this feeling ever since I was
higher lows, higher highs, higher low,
old enough to know
higher low,
that
higher high, higher
I was
high,
going to
higher
strike
high,
him for
right?
something.
All we need
I
is
was
a
going to strike
continuation
him.
of that overall trend. Maybe we'll get that 1384 level as a support line moving here forward, but we'll wait and see. We just want to continue that overall trend, and that's going to bring us to where we want to go. Trading way over the VWAP, the volume weighted average price.
Doing the damn thing. Look at that, baby. Look at that puss right there, baby. Those hedgy fucks, these greedy fucking, no good son of a
absolutely
retirement stealing, home grabbing, motherfucking crumb snatching, motherfucking devils. You know what I mean? Basically betting against the fucking economy, the U.S. fucking market. All for your greater greedy fucking ass. But you know what?
I finally run through this for you. Oh, that's cool. Look at that.
You know, that just for me, that just reinforces the fact that the universe was inherently correct. You know, the universe will inherently.
Little Ape is doing you good. He's doing you good. You're making your mom proud. You're making me proud.
All things being equal, and they're never equal or fair.
I love it.
But within the universe, you know, everything works as a continual and stays in a dynamic motion. I think inherently things fall in their proper fucking places. Everyone goes.
That's what's up. Move the arrow.
Gluttony.
Oh, we just gotta keep moving it. I'm telling you guys.
Gluttony.
This is just freaking
Isn't that like one of the 7 sins? Gluttony.
This is just how technical analysis
That's what
works.
took these
This is technical
greedy
analysis to a
motherfuckers
T.
down.
You want to see a stock go up? You just freaking draw an arrow. I'm telling
They've
you.
been trust me. What they've been doing here, they've been doing since Clinton signed the bill. I don't know if it was 98, 97, but what? And I'm not sure the name or the number of the bill, but in his last term, telling of his administration, he signed this bill until that basically opened up the derivatives market on Wall Street, and you start getting these options and puts and all kinds of all kinds of basically bets, and basically really opened up the market to be a casino. Place a bet here, place a bet there, bet futures,
We are up 9% right now, my man.
Since its inception, these motherfuckers have been skimming, robbing. The number of companies that they have shorted into receivership, bankruptcy. I would be curious to know how. I mean, if someone wants to go back and do a forensic analysis, go back because there's we're talking 20. It says almost 25 years. But kind of think back to some of the stocks that you might have been following or had, and they went out of business, and you kind of said, wow, that seemed awfully quick. Like damn, it was good, and then damn, fell off in like 18 months. You're like, what the hell? Like, damn, I didn't see that. Like, wow. But based on your interaction with the in many cases, if you were if it was someplace you were visiting, i.e. Toys R Us or something like that, that you interacted with and did business with, and you said, I've giving them consistent business. I've seen that, I've seen the nature that people, they seem to get consistent business, but boom, they're out of business. I bet I'm willing to bet when you go back and do a forensic analysis, a lot of that, I think you're going to find that, especially if they were bricks and mortar, if they were a bricks and mortar operation, because that's been Citadel's ammo, targeting the bricks and mortar operations that have the basically sit on the real estate and still and follow the old American adage, Main Street, customer comes to you, and that is slowly going by the wayside because of digital and the ability to move things electronically, in the likes of Amazon and such.
All hail to the Lamb.
But those are the companies they've targeted, because it's not that they just short the stock into oblivion, into receivership. In many cases, creating synthetic shares along the way that don't exist, but get out into the market and basically change the overall volume of shares that are circulating, increase the volume, and ultimately drive the share price down. And they're getting away with this shit. Put motherfuckers out of business, costing people's jobs, and then not only that, Kenneth C. Griffin, he has several different. He's got like tentacles. He's got Citadel like advisors, and then like there's like 8 to 10 other little security companies across the across his cabinet there that do different operations, either in market making in the stock market. In securities, in the bond market, or commercial real estate. So they're multi-companies, and from when the company goes into receivership, he has a company goes in and when they auction that shit off, he has a company goes in and buys that shit for 20 cents on the dollar. So not only has he shorted them out of business, he's going back getting the land for 15, 20 cents on the dollar. They do that, and they're either doing other things with it or basically selling it for profit or whatever the case. Many cases, Jordan all the assets that get sold off, that the company take care of that and then fence those over here. I mean, the tentacles in Citadel is just, it's monstrous, and they've been getting away with this shit. And the SEC, I can only conclude that these motherfuckers are colluding, because they are co-conspirators, as they are. Just by the sheer nature of quote their oversight and regulation. And you're supposed to be watching this bullshit, and you're watching it unfold, and the little ticky-tacky fines that are handed out, and the kind of wink, kind of agreement going on right there, and all that other bullshit, shenanigans going down. I can only conclude that they're complicit, that they are complicit, as well as the DTCC. All them motherfuckers. Everybody seems to be getting, putting money in the other one's pocket, and there's no problem with these motherfuckers walking home with billions, while they fucking playing and stealing and basically pillaging off the American, the backbone of what this country runs on and what we stand for. And it's like, that's all gravy. And then these motherfuckers up in Capitol Hill, in D.C., believe you me, they don't represent us. It's almost like by the time you've gotten to that level to be elected, the money you spent and the cost to do it, it's almost like you have to take this sacred oath. The sacred oath blood bond that says, if we let you in this circle here, you will abide by the rules and regulations of the of the circle. Meaning that though we may give the presentation that we represent the people, we represent what we represent.
Fast. I don't see any possible way, especially because all the call
we represent what we represent.
The money is going to get hedged for by the market
and if you just step in line and you play by the rules, everybody gets compensated and taken care of. But the motherfucking taxpayer.
Is it going to follow this freaking arrow?
But the taxpayer. So all this shit is just fucked up. Really, it's all fucked up. And it's almost to the point where, well, this is what it is. So I guess it's the best of what we can do. Is it? I became a part of a movement here just in this last 5 months of just regular old folks that we call ourselves the apes, and we just stood up and said, enough's the fucking enough. No, motherfucker, no. No. What the fuck? No.
That's not a coincidence. The shorts are trying to flush this, but they're succeeding.
We put a cog in everything. That was the one thing they in their blueprint. You know what I'm saying? Because trust me, there was a blueprint. They've been following a blueprint. There's been a blueprint, and they've been used, like I said, in excess of 20 years. Short the stock, put out FUD, create a frenzy,
analysis,
start naked shorting the stock, drive it down into receivership. I mean, mind you, think about this.
Check this out. This is gonna be good.
These motherfuckers, when AMC was, at one point was trading less than $2 and was clearly looking towards bankruptcy and was on the ropes. They could have closed out all their positions and took on their gains, and they would have been in the billions. Would have been in the billions. In the billion, and no one would have known less. I mean, it would have kept going on. But these greedy fucks, okay, this is how things, maturate over time, because as you get, as you start to get away with it, now you want a little more. You start to get away with it, you want a little more. Because it becomes easy, like, damn, it's like old hat, like this is just how it runs, But these motherfuckers is breaking the law. They breaking the law. They create, and mind you, Citadel got 59 infractions last year. 59 infractions, and all of them basically said the same thing. That through no admission of guilt or responsibility, that either they forgot or was some happenstance that created the situation that they would correct. After 4 or 5 years of the same bullshit, okay, after 4 or 5 years of the same move violations, basically the same comment after, and nothing gets fucking done. Hence, I say that's at some point you're complicit. If you're the regulator and you keep going back, and these motherfuckers ain't, mind you, I have 3 children. I'm blessed to have 3 beautiful children. All almost grown except my youngest, Mr. Taylor, but he'll be on his way shortly, 16. Mr. Taylor, I go to Mr. Taylor, my man, I call him 100 grand. I go to 100 grand's room, and I tell him, I said, man, clean your room, clean up your room. And he said, I got it. All right, I got it. I take care of it. I come out. I said, my fucking room ain't clean. I said, hey man, clean your room. Clean your room. I got it. Yeah, I got it. I see him heading out, days. I see him sitting here. Hey, yeah, I got it. After about the 4th day, he got it, and that motherfucking room's still fucking dirty. It comes to the point that, it's not getting done. Okay? It's not getting done. So the polite, we clean your room, that's not working. That's not getting his attention. Okay? So we got to turn the volume up a little bit. Okay? We got to turn the volume up a little bit. And that's why I'm saying the SEC, nobody turn up any volume. It's the same old, you can't like I say, old hat, routine. Routine, you know what I'm saying? And I say, all I can conclude is,
that's actually how I became good friends with my best
friend. Everybody's in on it. Everybody's in on it. Which ties me back to our representatives. When you get to that level, you take that blood over, you slice it, sucking the blood out your shit, and you get in that realm. You say oath to the Constitution, but there's a secret oath right there that goes on as well. Because I firmly believe there's shit that goes on in the Beltway that until you are in those circles, or in those halls, in those meetings,
let me take a look.
Like I say, you don't know until you know. And we only know what we know. Understand that part. You only know what you know. That's all you know until you know. And sometimes you don't know until you know. You feel me? But we're in a special time because it's happening. This shit is happening right before our eyes, and we're living through it. And we're on the right side of history before it happens. I mean, think about that. Let me repeat that. We're on the right side of history before it happens. Tell me that ain't the catbird seat. We're in the cat's catbird seat, baby boy.
That's probably it.
And if this is as bad as I think it is, and I think it's fucked up, because I put my mindset as one of these hedge fund guys. They've been getting away for an excess of 20 years. 20 years ain't with no problem, no issue. So imagine they're just getting fatter and fatter and fatter, and trust me, like I said, there's they got the blueprint. The blueprint says you identify, and I have no doubt that they have what they call those. These little dinner meetings, idea meetings and shit. The little cronies, the little crew, the little hedge fund crew, because everything is secular in these type of little, I try to say, associations. I mean, down from my fundamentals of high school on through business. That there's a circle crew that kind of run with you, that kind of run in your group. So like Citadel is like the, and then it's got Marvin Capital and all that. They kind of move together. You know what I'm saying? They kind of follow all the same ideology and all these cats right, kind of stuck up to Ken he's their guru, you know what I'm saying? So they're following him. So they get together and they laugh and blow play. This is how we're gonna do this. And then as you go along, you know what I'm saying? And any good very good tax accountant or auditor accountant that's sharp on the game, and is good at forensic and delving in to see if there's exact fraud going on, shit ain't right. They'll tell you that anytime you give a motherfucker opportunity, you gotta have an opportunity. Give a motherfucker opportunity. Give a motherfucker opportunity where either oversight is not tight enough, or where he quickly figures out that hey, this can go a couple of different ways and benefit me. Anytime you create those type of opportunities, shit is bound to happen. Shit is bound to fucking happen. Okay, and like I say, these cats have been they've been doing this for years, and then like I say, to the point where it always works. Always worked. It ain't never worked until now. Until now. Until now. And they didn't count on the APES. And that internet is a monster. Monster. I'm telling you. When I can sit here right here in my office right here, I'm in my office right here doing my thing, and I can connect to my brothers and on the African continent and Europe and Asia, and we can all group together and form this global thing, and we
covered calls.
We now the apes, and we holding on, and you like, no, the bullshit's got to stop.
I don't really like playing covered calls too much, but this
and they want to call us dumb money. They want to call us dumb money.
$60 strike covered calls.
Hey, continue to underestimate us. Continue to underestimate us, because those who know, know. Those who know. And those who have been in those Reddit forums and participated and provided commentaries and provided DDs and provided insight and investigations. That is the free market. That is the fucking free market in its essence.
$25 a month, and I've got a link down there if you want to check it out.
We put it out there. No strings attached. Nobody.
So it's pretty decently cheap. Matt's made a couple freaking grand off of it.
And now we got the gun.
Yet, but he's had some success. I've definitely been following.
It ain't so fun when the rapper got the gun. Okay, you don't want to play no more, huh? You don't want to play no more now, huh? You got a problem with that. Now the game got something wrong with the game now, because we got the gun. We got the gun.
Okay. I'm not gonna play covered calls, but it's an opportunity if you do want to.
And we ain't accepting nothing less than 100K. 100K. Like I told you, my youngest young man, Taylor Steven, called him 100 grand. Been calling him 100 grand since he was,
baby.
Since before he knew how to walk. 100 grand. And that's what we're going 100 grand. 100 grand. And it's just for me. There are so many connections to this. For instance, I've come out of these last 20 years. I like to say Y2K, the boy disappeared. Like, what happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? He was here and then he was gone. You know what I'm saying? Y2K sucked him up. 2 marriages, 3 kids, and life will will take you off the block. Take your token off the board. You did. My token was off the board. So as I was coming out of 2 divorces, still raising and taking care of 3 kids and 3 different multiple households that ultimately I'm responsible for financially. Needs to say, brother will disappear. Brother will disappear. Got responsibility now. You know what I'm saying? But we've come out of that. We've come through that, and as I was preparing and looking forward, forecasting, I identified July 2021. I call that my renaissance. And I think I labeled this like summer 2017. I looked out. I said, that's when I'll be solving again. That's when I'll be solving. That would mean like all that debt, all that fucking arrears, child support, taxes, all that that comes with that would be the point where it was dealt with, forgiven, paid, whatever. But I would be back on board. Now I had no idea that I'd be on a mission in the movement leading up to that, but wouldn't that be just? Wouldn't that be like Shakespearean? Just like if in fact July 2021 it squeezes and these tendies come, start just stacking up, you know what I'm saying, like Legos. The Renaissance, baby. I'm back on board. I'm living again.
Unless it's Nicky Doodles.
I'm gonna start living, baby. I'm gonna start living. I'm 54 years into this journey, baby.
Oh, here it is.
And God willing, these next 25 to 30, gonna be special. They're gonna be special. And for all my kinfolk and children and children's children,
anybody, but I need to find
I got all of y'all. I got all of y'all. I got a plan. I've always had a plan. And now we're even more focused than we've ever been. And we're on the verge of some great things. Great things.
This is the freaking gift.
I just had to take a moment in the moment to capture the moment because we're living through it, baby.
Look at that thing.
It's your boy.
Dope.
I'm holler at y'all.
I'm digging it, dude. Let's go.